Hey there folks, in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to enhance your Articulate Presenter presentation. We're going to be taking a look at inserting Quizmaker and Engage files. I'll be showing you how to import video and recording video. So if you have a webcam, warm it up because you are going to be a star. Hey, we're also going to take a look at web objects, both local and external. So the PDF file that you see here on my slide, it looks like it's inside my course, but it's really residing out on the web somewhere. It's really neat. So please, if you would like, download the practice files if you want to play along, but otherwise, we're going to have some fun. So let's head on over to Presenter and get started. So I'm here in PowerPoint and I have my Articulate tab selected, and right over here you will see that we have the opportunity to add Quizmaker quizzes, Engage interactions, video, Flash, and web object. Let's start working from left to right, and let's take a look at Quizmaker and Engage. Now these are going to be a fairly similar process, so let's take a look at adding a Quizmaker quiz here. To do so, I simply select that Quizmaker quiz button and it'll open up this dialog, and again I could do an Engage interaction from here as well. And I have the option to either create a new quiz, and if I were to select that and I have Quizmaker installed, it will open up Quizmaker and allow me to begin creating a quiz. However, if I have one already created, as I do, I will add an existing quiz, and I have this in your practice file, so if you'd like to play with it here, you can open it up. It's going to insert it. And once the quiz is inserted, I will have some options. So I will have the options to decide, well, what happens when the user passes the quiz? Do they go to the next slide or to a different slide? Let's say I want to use a quiz as a knowledge check. So right here in the middle of my course, I place a knowledge check to see, has the learner understood the concepts? And if they fail, well, maybe I send them back to an earlier section of the course to review that topic again. So I can really start to create some neat opportunities here in my presentation using these quiz properties. I can also then choose to have it shown in the menu as a single item or in multiple items. So if there are 10 questions within the quiz, do I want all of those questions to show up in my presentation menu? Or do I want just simply, maybe it's just going to say quiz, so I want a single item there. So I would simply say close, and now that is going to be added. Right from here, I can also add an Engage interaction. Same type of thing. I select my Engage interaction. It's going to open up. It's going to give me some choices, much as Quizmaker did as well. And so right from here, do I want it to show it in the menu as a single item, as a multiple item? Do I want all the steps to be present there in the menu? And do I want the learner to leave the interaction only after they have viewed the entire thing or at any time? So really quickly, I can insert these. I can insert them as slides. I could also, if I so choose, I could insert them as player tabs. So in the player in the upper right hand corner or left, I could have them inserted as tabs so the learner would click and then they would play as a tab. So some neat opportunities here using Quizmaker and Engage, and would encourage you to check out those Getting Started tutorials to take a look at what you can do with those tools. Next up, we have video. Now the nice thing about working with video is that I have a lot of options. I can add slide video from a file or from a website. I can add presenter video. I can record my webcam, and I can edit video as well. So let's take a look at these, and what I'm going to do to start off is I'm going to insert a new slide just so I have a place to put some video here. And let's start off by adding slide video from file. When I add slide video from file here, you'll see that you have a lot of different options, everything from FLV to AVI and digital video. I'm going to insert an MPEG-4 video here, and when I do, I will have some options. I can choose to have the video display in the slide or launch in a new browser window. I could play the video automatically, or when the learner clicks the video. I could have a separate set of video controls. Now, if I keep this deselected, then the video, scrubbing the video will be controlled by the main seek bar in the player. And also starting the video, I can have it start at 0 seconds into the slide, so it'll play right away. Or maybe I know that I want to have the narrator introduce it first, and it's going to take 10 seconds to introduce, and then I want the video to appear. So I could determine when in the slide it is going to appear. For now, I'll keep the stock functionality and click OK. And once the video is here on the slide, I can take it, I can resize it, I can move it about, which is really great. Gives me some neat capabilities here to integrate it into a certain slide design. And now if I come back up to the video button, you'll see that I can edit the video, which is really great. We got some great video editing tools. I can trim the beginning and the end. I can crop the video. I can have just a section of the video appear if I so choose. I can work with the volume, the brightness, the contrast. Lots of different options here. I could insert a logo. This is cool. Maybe you want to put some company branding on here, so you can bring an image in, move it about, work with its transparency. So you could watermark, and I think I just deleted it. Let me bring that back in here again. There we go. And 50%. There we go. We drop that transparency down a little bit so I can watermark my video. At any point in time, I decide that I'm not happy with the changes that I've made. I can simply reset the video back to its beginning state. So that's just a quick little bit about editing video, but it is a lot of fun and gives you some possible avenues of creativity here in your course. Now, video, add slide video from website. We'll select that. A lot of different websites, YouTube, for example, have embed code that you can paste into your website, and we can do that right here. If I have some embed code from YouTube, which I've just grabbed, I can insert it. And once again, I have some options. Do I want to show the video in the slide or in a new browser window? When's it going to play? Do we want video controls? When to start it? Etc. I click OK. Do I want to replace the existing video on my slide? Yes, I do. And now here it is. I have this YouTube video ready to go, and also I can take that, resize it, move it about the screen. So it's really great. I can have a video from a file. I can bring video in from YouTube. Now, adding presenter video. If I would like video to appear in that presenter panel, let's grab that same video file and insert it. You'll notice that I don't have those same options that I had for the slide video, but that's okay. You will notice, however, that a little icon appears down here on the slide. This lets you know that, hey, there is some presenter video present. If we preview this slide, we will see in the upper left-hand corner, this video panel appears, and now our video is up in the presenter panel. If I don't have any video ready, let's delete that, and I'd like to use my webcam. This is also very straightforward. I select webcam. Obviously, hello! I have to have a webcam on my machine, which I do here, but I simply go to device settings and I can work with the video size and the audio device. If I have multiple webcams, I can choose which webcam I wish to use. But if I'm ready, if I think this is good, all I have to do is select record. It'll count down for me, 3, 2, 1, and now I'm recording, and I could be a talking head video here, and so that's good. That's enough of me. Let's hit stop. I can preview it right from here. I can click OK. And it's actually going to give me a choice. Do I want to put it on my slide or do I want to insert it as a presenter video? Well, let's say I'll add it as a presenter video. And once again, we'll see the little icon appear here in the lower left. And if I preview it, as easy as that, there I am up there talking in the presenter panel. So working with video. Adding slide video from file, from a website, adding presenter video, recording your webcam, really straightforward. Now next up we have Flash. Flash objects are a great way to add some interactivity to your presentation, so if you have some Flash objects that you'd like to bring in, all you have to do is select Flash. Navigate to where your Flash file is, so I have a Swift file here that I've created. I'm going to open that up. And similar to working with video, I have some options. I can choose to have the Flash file shown right in the slide or launch it in a new browser window, play automatically or when the user clicks it, and then start at 0 seconds into the slide or later. Maybe I want it to start 5 seconds into my slide. All I have to do is select OK. And now I have a Flash object in my course. Now, one item to keep note of here is that Presenter 13 is ActionScript 3.0 based, so you'll want to make sure that your Flash objects that you are bringing in are also based on ActionScripting 3.0. If you're using an earlier version, you may find that they do not work, so make sure that you do some testing on that. But otherwise, once again, Flash, great way to bring some interactive objects into your course. Now our final stop here is going to be a web object. Now web objects are great because they allow you to bring the World Wide Web into your course. So enter a web address. All I have to do is enter a web address, articulate.com, and what's going to happen is that when I publish my course out, my learners are going to be able to, right from this slide, interact with this website. Now, I do have some options here in terms of do I want it to display in the slide, launch in a new browser window, load automatically, etc. But I'm just going to click OK, and you'll notice that it says web object, address, articulate.com. So what does that look like? Well, I've gone ahead and published it out to show you. Here we have the Articulate website, and you'll notice it's within that gray box. And it's live, so I can interact with the website right here on my computer. So it's kind of cool. Now, if I come back here, I do have the option of taking this and resizing. So maybe that wasn't quite big enough. Not a problem. I can resize it to make that web object bigger within the slide. So that is using an external web object. However, we also have the opportunity to do what I would call an internal or local web object. Now, the cool thing about a local web object is that it allows me to package in, pull in local content into my published output. So for example, let's say that you are a web designer and you've built this interactive website and that you'd like to package it directly into your published output. So I've got a simple website here that I've created just to give you a visual demonstration. And typically when you create a website, there's going to be a launcher file like an index or a home.html file, and then it's going to call upon all these the supporting resources to run that website. Now the key thing to remember here, while we're looking at this, Presenter is always going to look for the index file. It needs to be named index. So if you've created a site and your HTML file is called home or launcher or something else, you'll want to rename it index. So what we can do here is to add this local web object to have it pulled in when we publish. Instead of typing in an external address, we are going to select this folder icon here. I'm going to click it and then navigate to the folder that holds all of this content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate to this web object folder. Inside this web object folder, we have all of these files. So we're not going to navigate inside the folder. We're actually going to tell Presenter this is the folder where everything resides. So I'm going to select this icon and go navigate there now. All right, so here I am, and once again, that's the folder. I've named mine web object. You can name it whatever you'd like to. And I simply say this is the folder where all of those files reside. So I select the folder, I click OK. And once again, I can resize the web object here. Now I've already published this out to give you a feel for what it's going to look like, and so I'm going to switch over there now. So here's the slide, and inside now we have this published output, and we have my website displaying right within the slide. Now the output, if you ever want to determine, all right, did it publish correctly? If you go into your published output, presentation content folder, you'll see a folder called web objects. Inside there, you will see all of those files that have gotten pulled in and are running within this package. So, once again, local web object, great way to bring in that local content that you have and display it within your course. So those are some great options for enhancing your presentation with content. Whether it be a Quizmaker quiz, an Engage interaction, some video that you bring in or record locally with your webcam, Flash objects or web objects, external and local, you have a lot of options for enhancing the presentation for your learners. Now, if you have any questions about inserting content or any presenter questions for that matter, please join us in the eLearning Heroes community. We are going to be there answering questions in the forum, so stop on by, ask your questions. We'll be there with thousands of other e-learning professionals, helping one another, sharing best practices, tips, tricks, etc. So please stop on by. That's the eLearning Heroes community. We hope to see you there. Take care.